forge, or he could obviously be anticipating it also. But yeah, Stork going in here trying to get for another hit, but this time Pusan has wisened up. He's got a couple of Dragoons over in that space, in that gap, so Stork is not going to be able to pull off another hit and run there. But wow, Stork is definitely, I think he was behind before. I don't know if he's ahead yet, but he's definitely evened things up. And Pusan trying to keep that economic advantage, expanding again. It looks like Stork is trying to move out to secure his expansion as well, though. Um, uh, he's moving his forces out to the front there, and oh, you can tell he had a couple zealots in there to to block for that Reaver, and he's picked one back up again. Actually, that's interesting. He's going to go out for another attack here. But yeah, it looks like Stork posturing just to hold his front door. Now another observer of Pusan's gets sniped. I have to. I mean, it seems strange that Pusan wouldn't have been able to get an observer in there, but we haven't seen an observer in there. Well, at least I haven't noticed an observer in there. So it's possible that Pusan... No! Watch out, Stork! Oh, those Dragoons are still there. He was hoping that the Dragoons weren't there, but there were. Anyway, it's possible that Pusan still doesn't know exactly what Stork's doing, although it's pretty friggin' obvious just from... I mean, it's obvious that Stork went speed shuttle Reavers since one of those came in and attacked his base. And it's not obvious, but I mean it's pretty Pusan, obviously he's not the best player. He's been doing pretty well, I have to admit, this season. But Pusan is not the best player, but he's still a pro gamer. Oh no! Oh no! Stork shuttle running over. Oh no! Jesus, now Pusan has a huge military advantage. That was what Stork had going for him, was his Reavers and his shuttle and his speed shuttle, and now he's just completely just wasn't paying attention to that. Lost his shuttle with the Reaver in it. Now he's got Templar out himself, but I don't think they even have enough energy. This is huge. Pusan now is going to push in towards Stork's base. If he can push in, I think Stork's probably going to be able to hold this off with reinforcements. But in the meantime, I don't think those Templar have enough energy for Storm yet. If they do, they only have one storm in them, and Pusan's probably have two storms each. So this is going to be huge, huge battle in here. Pusan coming in here a little bit out of position, but Stork has the high ground. Storm going off, though, almost kills one of Stork's Templar. They do not have enough energy for Storm. Two Templar getting taken out before they can even get a storm off. Okay, finally Stork's storms come in, doing a little bit of an attack, and some Dark Templar in the mix as well are going to do a decent amount of damage. But somehow Stork, Stork is going to lose this battle here. Reinforcements for Pusan coming in here, and Stork is definitely going to lose this battle, and not even probably be able to set up his third base at this rate. Yeah, so this is exactly what I was thinking. The reinforcements for Stork are going to come in here and clean this up. But in the meantime, his expansion, getting his expansion set up is going to really be delayed. Okay, it is set up. Never mind. I thought it was still warping in there, but for some reason I forgot that I noticed the probes running through that battle. They almost got stormed. But these Dark Templar and a few Zealots are going to drive that off. But in the meantime, Stork, though, is just absolutely behind right now. Pusan's expansion has been up a little bit longer. It looks like he might even be setting up a fourth base in the top left corner. That was just huge. No, what I was going to actually say in the beginning, but I didn't get a chance to, because I had so many other random stupid things to talk about. Well, not stupid, but I had so many random things to talk about that I forgot to mention that that Pusan has got to be not nervous. You know, Pusan's been around long enough. He doesn't get nervous. Pusan manor piloting himself there. That's kind of cool. No, it wasn't really a manor pylon. Manor pylon is when you block the minerals, but he did get a couple of his probes confused there. Slow shuttle coming in here for Pusan, probably attempting a storm drop. Gonna be a little bit difficult to pull it off, because as you can see, Stork does have cannons in the back there, but the cannons are going to attack the shuttle first and not go after the Templar. So let's see if I can tell what... no, I couldn't tell what supply he had. Anyway, what I was going to say is that Pusan's going to be a little bit worried, I guess, by the fact that, oh, let's see, double storms. Oh, only catches 3 or 4 probes there, and the shuttle goes down. The Templar giving chase. Templar trying to get, oh, the Templar gets out of range of the, oh no, Stork, what are you doing? The Templar's not dead. Don't run your freaking probes back in there yet. Stork's going to come in here and stop another expansion of Pusan's, though, with a little bit of Dark Templar action, and he's going to be able to escape with that this time as well. But I wonder if he noticed that Templar did not die. on the left side of his base. Anyway, Jesus, I'm sorry I keep like not saying the things that I say I'm gonna say, but anyway, Stork, obviously basically the best PvP player in the world, and I was gonna say that it's interesting that Pusan might be thinking that going into this match, but obviously he doesn't seem to mind too much. He's still playing his butt off and doing very very well, and in fact beating Stork at this point. Stork is behind at this point. Although if anyone can catch up, I mean I think that Stork was ahead after that battle because he had to barely get his reinforcements in there to get there in time. Nice! Going in with the Scarab. 2 Scarabs destroying that cannon. The Dark Templar now have free reign there. He's going to be able to pick up that... Oh, no! Get the Reaver out! Oh, the Reaver dies too! Oh, nice work. Storming the Templar. This Templar just not doing very much damage, actually. Only getting a couple kills. Let's see. Actually, no. It looks like 9 kills on that Templar, so never mind. But those could have been kills earlier on the other side of the map. But Stork, though, losing those forces. And now Stork attacking on another front at the same time, trying to take out one of Pusan's expansion on the right side. Pusan's still a little bit ahead, but if Stork can take out this expansion, that will be huge. You can see on the minimap, Pusan is trying to counterattack. He's sending all of his forces towards Stork's main base. He may divert and try and go for one of Stork's expansions, but in the meantime, Pusan has lost that base. There's nothing he can do to save it, and Stork knows it. Leaves a couple zealots behind to mop up and tries to bring his forces back. Pusan's forces heading into Stork's front door. This is going to be close. Stork is going to have to come and bring his forces from behind, and Pusan may have actually gained his own high ground at that time. Both players with their forces a little bit out of position. Storms going off all over Stork's army. Stork losing more Templar to Storm before he can get the storms off. And Pusan just has more storms coming as well. That single cannon is not going to be able to hold off that, like, almost a dozen zealots there. And Stork's forces getting slaughtered by Storm. Fortunately, though, Stork did seem to have a few more forces over there because Pusan's zealots were attacking his expansion, so he was able to take that out. And Stork is doing a horrible job of dodging Psystorms. He's not dodging them at all, basically. Usually you can avoid some damage by when the storm goes off, you move your troops out from underneath it. But Stork has not been doing that at all, and it really, really cost him that last battle. He might even lose this expansion. No, he's going to be able to come in here and mop up barely. But in the meantime, as you can see, Pusan has just decided to attack the other expansions instead, and he's just sent probes there right as Pusan is sending a few zealots into that area. So, really not good for Stork. Stork managed to take out that expansion. Now, critically, though, Pusan... I'm trying to look, it's hard to tell in the minimap. It looks like Pusan only has 2, maybe 3 expansions right now, depending on the minimap, exactly what's going on. Stork, if he can keep this base, his troops are coming